toast for the 12th official episode of Drunk Sports Talk. This goes out to everybody that's been showing us love. I'm here with my man Q. Our man's Johnny Cash couldn't make it because he's on his workflow. My man got a 9-hour drive out to PA, out to Pittsburgh. But you already know we're going to hold it down like we always do. This is for you. Salute.
Salute. First shot of a many-shot night.
Word up. Ooh, we're going to need it, Q. We're going to need it.
Facts.
I'm already took this week.
So, welcome everybody back to Drunk Sports Talk. Welcome back. Yo, you already know who it is, man. Q. It's Quest. You know what I mean? Q in the building. You got Ed Television with me, of course. Like we said, Johnny Cash couldn't make it. Dude got to handle some, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to feed your family. But I know he's going to be missed this show. But trust me, yo, Cash, when you hear this episode, trust me, we're going to hold you down for tonight, man. Don't worry about it. We got a lot to talk about. All right? We got topics that are going to make people very, very upset and emotional, just like we felt Sunday and Monday. And it was just a lot of loss of sleep. A lot of anger, a lot of drinking, to say the least. So it's the first week. We took a little hiatus, but we back. We had to recuperate from week one football, right? We got like I said, man, we had to watch. There's a lot of good games. It was a sloppy first week. A lot of craziness. It was wet. It was sloppy. It was fumbles. It was interceptions. It was just shit that you didn't even imagine.
Offensive lines, like you said, taking the day off.
Just letting them go, man. But it's a lot going on in the NFL, man. It feels good. This is the number one sports talk show. All right, we the newest cast on the block. All right, you guys better listen, subscribe, share. Like. You know what I mean? Like we definitely need you guys to definitely tune in and peep the clips that we're putting up on YouTube and listening to whatever we put out on Spotify, the episodes, man. Surely but surely we're gonna be going there. Everybody, Ed, everybody's telling us we got a good thing going, B.
Yes, sir. We're getting a lot of love. And a lot of people showing us a lot of support. We're going about to blow up, baby.
Facts. So don't ever remember. We always out here, Drunk Sports Talk, the new number one New York sports podcast. All right, man. What a week!
What a week!
What a week! Hold on, let me take another sip.
Word, yo, because I'm feeling super emotional. I'm there with you, so the energy, so.
Oh man. So. Sad to say, we got to get it. It's a sad, happy town's business.
Yes. Like,
all right.
The worst bit of business that we've done since we started town business.
All right. So we saw the Giants game Sunday night. I was so hyped. I was texting everybody like, man, you guys ready to watch this? And I understand we went against a very good team. I will not take anything away from that. But I did not expect for us to lose 40-0.
40-0.
All right. It was a painful loss, man. It was so sad that, during like halftime, like I was going to go out to get more beer. I was so sad. I didn't want to drink no more. I just ate away my depression instead, bro. I just ate some food and shit. I was like, this is different, man. Like, so, Ed, just in your opinion, what did we see, man? I know we all know it. We all know what we saw, the debacle and just the transformation of a team that was supposed to be playing at such a high level, to compete against a really good team. But let's be honest, they didn't show up. They did not perform the way that we thought they were going to perform. And it's got a lot of people worried, man. Give me a little bit of your input on how you felt that went down, man.
Yeah, man, I felt exactly the way you did. I had my little bottle of Black Label ready, on ice. Started watching the game. So excited. We actually started the game pretty good. That drive was pretty good. We didn't score, obviously, but we started off the game pretty good. So I was pretty hyped. But then the fumbles started happening. The interceptions started happening. We couldn't move at all. That defense was just swallowing up was swallowing up Daniel Jones. Swallowing up Saquon Barkley. They were covering all our receivers like locked down. Like the Giants didn't do nothing. They had 5 fumbles. They recovered 4 of them, but they had 5 fumbles. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like their game plan. Like we are very big on the show. If everybody watch the show, it shows that everybody that loves us, hates us, whatever. We're very big on the Giants. We came in the season talking heavy Giants, and they just came out so flat-footed. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Even when they showed spurts, like when Daniel Jones was targeting a lot of Waller and you saw something going, I'm like, oh, you got something going. Nothing. It did. I turned the game off at halftime. I couldn't watch it. I kept on checking here and there, but I just couldn't. When I saw that we weren't scoring, we weren't moving the ball. Like for Christ's sake, Daniel Jones threw what? He attempted 28 passes, only got 15 for 104 yards, 2 interceptions, got sacked 7 times. Like they just killed us. And I never want to take nothing away from Dallas because they're not a good playoff team. They've always been a great season team. And this game just showed how much superior they are more than us. People talk shit about Dak, whatever. But we just played horrible. I have no words. I have no verbs. I have no adjectives. I have no nouns right now. No words. I'm just at a loss for words. And it's Wednesday, and this shit was on Sunday, and I still can't process us losing to, especially a division rival, this fucking bad, bro.
It was supposed to be a playoff caliber game.
Yes, playoff vibes.
It was definitely not a playoff vibe game. Maybe on the flip side of positive for the Cowboys, but the Giants, they got decimated.
Yeah, man.
Something that we always talked about, and us as Giants fans, and we're supposed to have a better offensive line this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's I'm not saying this is going to happen every week, right? Us as fans, we're going to hope that they keep doing better, and we have some testaments. We have a hard schedule this year, but we do have an easier game coming up with the Cardinals. But after that, it's going to be the fucking 49ers, and the offensive line just was not there against the Cowboys. That I've never usually when we see Daniel Jones run, he's running to gain some yards.
Life.
Homie was running for his life.
Mm-hmm. It got so bad. I'm sorry to cut you off, Q. It got so bad that even after the game, the Dallas Cowboys player, he's a linebacker, right? Micah Parsons.
Yeah, Parsons, man.
Even he chimed in on our offensive line, on our coaching, saying they should have never kept Daniel Jones out the game. They should have protected him. And then I guess that's when they threw in Tyrod Taylor, not because of his comments, but they threw Tyrod Taylor late in the game, for like 2 quick passes or whatever, like for like the last couple of minutes of the game. But I kind of agree with what Micah said. Like the game was so bad, pull the guy out the game. Like we're not playing for nothing. What, just for a measly score? I mean, it was just so bad. It was. I don't have no words, bro. I'm just so
man.
It's off, bro.
It was crazy, man. Like the fucking Cowboys have won the last 12 of the last 13 games
against us. Yep.
The Giants have to change it now. Wink couldn't find anything to do with them. And I also kind of think it's like we did see the beginning, man. It was really great seeing yeah. All right, so for that, so we didn't have anything for them, and like I said, the very first job, like you said, Ed, man, it was great to see. Man, I was so ecstatic after that first. I was like, this is how we gonna look. This is how we gonna look the whole fucking year. Oh man, it's a wrap, son. We running over niggas, son. That's it. We didn't even get to start throwing the ball yet. Shit.
Yeah, I was loving it.
You know what, man? We got a rookie center, and I told Speak Know this too, man. Like, bro, I'm not even like fucking superstition. I did that, but like, fuck, man, I saw a black cat cross my path. I'm like, damn, either something's gonna happen to my car. The Giants are gonna lose, and they're gonna lose. If they lose, it's gonna be bad, bro. After that botch snap, and we're back all the way back. Then they blocked the punt. Oh man, it was just like I've never seen a game go so wrong in so many ways in my life, man.
So
like
fast.
Daniel Jones throwing an interception. You can see he was flustered when he starts making mistakes.
Yeah.
That's not the Daniel Jones that's not the Daniel Jones that we have on our team, everybody. All right, so understand this. Let's understand right now. We lost 40-0, but the fucking New York Giants will come back. I guarantee you. All right. You know, now, whatever they're gonna do, Brian Daboll's a great fucking coach. Wink is gonna find out what the fuck we did wrong. I guarantee you, these dudes is running laps. They better, because however they showcast it, it just can't happen.
Yeah,
it just can't happen. It's like I was jotting down the notes. It's like Deontay Banks doing the penalty. Like, we had so many shots to switch the momentum of the game. And just swayed a little bit more, because that's how football's played, based off momentum.
Exactly.
And we had so many times, man. Like, we haven't, and this is an embarrassing fact, man. We haven't got shut out since 2018, bro.
Shit. I mean,
and it wasn't as bad as this one.
Yeah. And another fact I read just recently in a meme: every NFL team scored this weekend except for the New York Football Giants. That shit got me so pissed off when somebody sent me that meme. I was like, motherfucker, yo. That's how bad it was for us.
Like, I can't even say I saw anything good. I think the only good takeaway was the red zone defense. Mm-hmm. We stood up a bunch of times against the Cowboys, because this game could have easily have been
60,
like 60 and 0, bro. Like, this is oh my god, man. Like, it's like you see all these little things with them. Like as soon as you see those little spurts and Darren Waller catches a pass, you think things are about to switch around, and then no, it's not, man. And then you got what's going on with Neil, man? Like, between Neil and Andrew Thomas, Ed, you gotta tell me, you gotta give me some positivity now, man. I need to know, are these guys gonna shape out? Like, what do you think they're gonna do to make this line better? Because I've been seeing a lot of articles that there's a lot of linemen out there that are available, and a lot of people are trying to jump at them. Do you think the Giants are gonna really do something like that?
Well, they got to shake things up, because if they came in with a lot of hype, a lot of new this, new that, they got to get somebody to help that line, because we need to protect Daniel Jones. We need to open holes for guys like DJ, if he wants to run it. Saquon, you open that hole for Saquon. Saquon could run for like a 50-yard or 80-yard a touchdown. You need somebody to help the receivers, like, give the receivers time to run their routes, like D. Waller, Hodgkins, all them, Wyatt, all them dudes. I can't even speak because that's how pissed off I am right now. Like, man, it was just so bad. And I heard that, I don't know if I might be wrong, but I heard that Thomas got kind of hurt in that game too. So if we lose him, then we really fuck. We really need to get something. Well, I don't know who. We got to get fucking Tom, Dick, and Joe from the street, fucking Vincent Pompey from Invincible out there. We need somebody, because
we need Neil to step it up, because Andrew Thomas, we don't even know if he's going to play the next game.
Yeah. Shit, we need.
And the only positive thing about that is because it's the Cardinals. Yeah. Now, if we don't beat the Cardinals, and the Commanders beat the Cardinals, what does that got to say about us? Are we the worst? Are we back to being the worst team in the NFC East again? Man, hell no. I truly fucking believe that Daboll's gonna turn this shit around. Ain't nothing worse than losing this bad, because I was talking to some of my friends and shit, and we were at a bar watching the Jet game, which we're gonna talk about that in the next few minutes. But when you lose this bad and you're playing competitively, are you telling me it's not gonna shake you up and rile you the fuck up? Like, if the Giants don't come out next week and whip the Cardinals' ass,
they got to.
The only what's crazy is that Daniel Jones actually threw more yards than Joe Burrow and Josh Allen.
Really?
Yes.
Because he only threw for 104 yards. So he's telling me he threw more yards for both of those guys?
Yeah. He threw for, I think, 140 yards. I think Josh Allen threw for 120, and Joe Burrow didn't even pass 100. Joe Burrow only had like 83 or 87 yards.
Okay, because it says Daniel Jones threw for 104 and ran for 43 yards. Yeah. Holy shit! I didn't even know that stat.
Yeah, they it's. We really need to win this game. And then talking on the Giants, man, like after they play the Cardinals, man, who are we playing next?
Shit.
We're playing the 49ers, man.
My God.
Playing the 49ers, dude.
Top 3 defense, too. Last year, they were number 1, right? They finished the year number 1 defense.
Yeah, they did.
You know they're going to be top 3.
Bosa and company, crazy.
Hey, yo, it's like you said a couple episodes back. They one of the stacked teams in the NFL. And now, if we... Oh, my God, bro. Like
Now, what I think needs to happen is, and I think what's going to be a true testament, if we don't even need to blow out the Cardinals. We could just win by a touchdown, 10 points, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
But the true testament is our game plan against the 49ers, because in my opinion, they're a very similar team.
Yes.
I think the 49ers have a little bit better defense. I mean, a little bit better offense, slightly better. Cowboys are good. I just don't fully believe in Dak Prescott, but Purdy's there too a little bit. You know what I mean? But you got AUAC, you got Debo Samuel, Christian. You got McCaffrey. These dudes got weapons. All right, and the way Brock Purdy looked, and the way the defense looked, we know the Cowboys is a good team, and the 49ers are basically there right with them. So we're gonna play another similar team that just whipped our ass in 2 weeks.
A better team too, because they're better than the boys.
2 weeks now. Now tell me what your gut's telling you, man. Like, how do you think the Giants are gonna look in 2 weeks against the 49ers? Now, and also depending on how the outcome of this game is, what do you say that would be, or like what stamp that would put definition toward the Giants in the upcoming weeks until the rest of the season for the NFL, man?
Well, I'm not too. I can wait for the next 2 weeks until we play the 49ers, because we lost the way we lost to the Cowboys. I can wait. I'm more preoccupied with how we're going to play the Cardinals, because the Giants could fuck around and lose this game to the Cardinals too. I mean, Kyler Murray, he's not playing, right? He's hurt.
Yeah,
he's hurt. All right, so
this
is a must win for the Giants. Fuck around, the football gods might shove a 18-inch dildo up the Giants' ass, and we're gonna fucking lose this game too. And if we lose this game and then go to San Francisco and play fat,
oh my God,
I'm throwing in the towel for the season. I'm sorry, I just can't see the Giants losing to the Cardinals and then going into San Fran and playing flat-footed like the way they did. With they backs against the wall like they did against Dallas. Like, they have to take care of this game against the Cardinals and go in there. They play in San Fran, right? They say they play in. All right, They got to go to San Fran and go toe-to-toe, blow for blow with San Fran, with the 49ers. And if they beat the 49ers, then I think they could turn the season around a little bit, but they just can't play another game like this. It's like top-tier teams, they cannot play another game like this. Yeah. They got to learn from this game. You got to protect D. Jones, man. You got to protect Danny Dimes. 7 sacks, that's not cool, bro. Fumbling the ball 5 times, protect that ball. Hence, again, they recovered it 4 times, but they still let it go 5. Imagine it would have went totally opposite. You know what I mean? They got to go in there with a better mind state. Those guys got to play their routes, protect, play D. Because our defense is not that bad, and we played horrible. Like, I just don't get it. So, yeah, that's my opinion on that. If they take care of business against the Cardinals, they got to come in, they all out, put their hearts on the line, put everything, play with their hearts on the sleeve against the 49ers. Because if we don't beat the 49ers, then that's going to be the blueprint for every other team that's top tier, like the 49ers, like Dallas, like playoff teams. That's going to be the blueprint on how to beat this New York Football Giants team for this season.
Yeah, it's they're very similar teams, man. Like, and we have to win this Cardinals game, like you said. We have to win it. And I don't even like, if we lose to the 49ers, that's fine. But I'll take it if it's a competitive loss.
Yes. Okay.
Like, if we lose by like a field goal or even a touchdown, okay, boom. It's not like we got scraped by like 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. We really need to get our players going early. We can't have no more miscues. We can't have no more errors, and but this is what's gonna happen when you play that type of team, man. They're gonna put some pressure on you to make shit happen that doesn't usually happen. Saquon Barkley doesn't fumble. He fumbled. Daniel Jones threw what, I think 5 interceptions last year, or 7 or something like that.
I think it was 7 in total, if I'm not mistaken. He already threw what? 2?
He threw 2.
He threw 2 already. Look at that.
So we definitely have to play this team the way we need to play them. We gotta do it. Dabo, if you listen to me, Wink, man. Shake the shit out of these dudes, man. Fuck, man. We got Schmidt as a center. I know he's a rookie and he's gonna make some mistakes, but you can't make the mistakes. It's gonna cost the fucking game. When just doing a snap. You know, if he's too nervous to snap the fucking ball, then get somebody else to snap that shit. Fuck it, I'll do it. Fuck it. You know.
And you talk about David, Don Martindale too. He gotta talk to his defense. He's like, yo, y'all gonna let another team score 40 on y'all again? Y'all gonna let another team score 40 on what y'all gonna do to stop these teams coming up? Because I'm looking at the schedule now. Again, we've got a must win. I feel like I won't say a must win, an easy win against the Cardinals if they're that depleted. But then we play playoff teams or teams that could have made the playoffs the next couple of weeks after that. The 49ers, Seahawks, Dolphins, and Bills. You know what I mean? And you know that those are must wins for the Giants. So if they don't come in handling business by week 4, by week 5, our season could be over. And I don't want to think about that. I can't even fathom our season being over by week 5 because we know the depth of our team. Not because we're trying to be biased or we like gun-ho Giants fans, but we know the capabilities of this team. Last year, I felt like they were a worse team and they made the playoffs. You know what I mean? And this year, they coming in better and look how they open up. Like, I just can't get over that, Q. I'm sorry I keep on repeating myself, but I just can't get over that shit. Maybe I'm still tipsy from Sunday because I got fucked up at halftime. Like, I started just racking in, you know, the drinks because I was like, I need to get my mind off of this shit. That's how bad we played.
Nah, man. I was right with you, man. I was trying to be so optimistic that even if they would have scored a touchdown by halftime, I was gonna watch the whole game and buy some more beers and shit and be like, all right, fuck it, we have a chance. 26-7. But you know, look, it's gonna get corrected. This is next week. Is how we're really going to see, next week's going to see if we really want to win, against a winnable team. This is a beatable team. If we can't beat them, I think the red flags are going to start being raised. And how they play the 49ers, man.
You said it best.
We're going to get back in shape, man. We're going to get it. And I think just talking about this fucking Giants loss deserves a shot.
Word. Yeah, I'm down with that. Matter of fact,
what do you think? What do you think, man? Cash getting off light, man. He over here, man. Word. He over here, like, I can't even get my thoughts because I was so prepared and like my thoughts is just like rambling, man. Just reliving this shit, man. It's like it gave me vibes of the fucking Super Bowl in 2000 against the Ravens, man.
Yeah, man. Oh my God, they even talk about that. I erased that Super Bowl from my memory bank. That's how bad that Super Bowl was. Because I still remember the NFC Championship game. My man Kerry Collins threw 5 touchdowns, and then he got his ass waxed, the homo, in the Super Bowl. I'm like, damn, bro.
Listen, we taking a shot for that nasty ass L. And Dabo, get your fucking team together, man. We believe in you. We rocking with you, New York Giants.
Word. Y'all lucky the crazy Giants fan ain't on right now because he would have been wilding right now.
Yo, bro.
Yo, salute. Oh man. Now
we're gonna keep it under the town business, man. Here we go. Man, by the time we finish this show is gonna be so depressing. By the time we finish this shit, we both gonna be fucked up.
Hell yeah. Yo, I'm already pouring another shot ready.
Man.
You know what we're gonna get.
Some more town business. We know what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. We know we're about to talk about the New York Jets. Man, how high was the expectation going in, man? This man got paid for, I think, 3 years, 117 million, 70 million guaranteed. And he goes down in the first 5 plays?
4.
Fourth play? 4. Goes down in the 4th play of the game.
Only threw the ball 1 time.
Now, the Jets got a wicked defense. For you consistent listeners, the Jets, no joke on defense, man. And trust me, they probably would have even played better out here. Because basically, what I feel and what other analysts can say too, and I ain't a real analyst, but what I see is that when your team has a good quarterback and a good defense, your defense will become better.
Yes, they play for him. They play for the and they all wanted that. Like, I'm sorry to cut you off, Q, again. I apologize.
That's all good, man.
is that this shit really hit home with me because I was the one really like one of the ones that was on the show that was really advocating for the Jets because I know you and Cash are bigger Giants fans, but yeah, I support the Jets as well. I was really going hard for the Jets, still am, but my favorite's gone. My favorite's out the fucking window. I was like, yo, the football gods really fucking hate the Jets, bro. Like they really hate the Jets. How you come in with so much anticipation? You got a top tier defense. You get all these players to play under this man's system, on the Hackett system, and you get the guys that used to be on the Hackett system. You get a guy like Aaron Rodgers, a 4-time MVP, former Super Bowl champion, who changes the whole culture. They built that team for him to go down on the fourth play of the first drive of the fucking game, out for the season with a Achilles tendon rupture. That shit fucking broke my fucking heart, bro. Like, even if it wasn't the Jets, like it could have been any other fucking player. Like nobody should be going out like that. The man is 39, he's about to be 40. You know what I mean? Like his career cannot end like that. Like he brought a wave of positivity for the New York Jets organization. You know what I mean? If you watch Hard Knocks, you see how that whole team gelled and gelled around him. That camaraderie was building on his positivity and him manifesting like, oh, this is not going to be the same old Jets. We're going to make the playoffs. We could probably be a Super Bowl team, et cetera, et cetera. But for shit to go down like that, bro, like that's some movie shit. That is literally some movie shit that happened. Like I still can't fucking wrap my head around what the fuck happened. And we spoke a lot about the offensive line of the Jets. The offensive line, you saw it was shaky in the beginning because they let who was it? Was it Dwayne Brown? Was it Dwayne Brown? Yeah, Dwayne Brown let that dude go that got the sack on Rodgers. And it was raining all day Sunday for everybody that was in New York. It was raining all fucking weekend. Monday rather. It was raining heavy on Monday. So that shit fucked up, could have been a play also for the turf, for the field to be fucked up. But I'm like, dog, like what the fuck did anybody that owned the Jets before, or why the fuck the football guys hate the Jets so much? For you finally get the magical quarterback we always needed for this shit to happen. I feel like I'm repeating myself again. I'm just so fucking pissed off, Q. Like I'm so fucking pissed off. Like they wound up winning the game on some crazy shit. But to lose Aaron Rodgers the way you lose, I mean, come on, man. I was like, come on, man. I don't even want to. I'm gonna take a fucking shot.
Look, man, it was bad, yo. And the crazy thing too, like it just between Sunday and Monday, it just felt like I was in the Twilight Zone.
Yes, ooh.
I felt like I was in the Twilight. Not only just from just watching the Giants and the Jets game, like just watching the 1:00 games and the 4:00 games. There was so much crazy shit going on. And we're gonna get into some other games as well later on. But we from New York, so we gotta talk our shit, town business, baby.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone, bro. Like I wasn't even sure if I wanted to go watch. I've never been so excited to watch a season opener for the Giants and the Jets at the same time.
Yeah.
In ages.
Yes, word.
In ages, bro.
Word. Mm-hmm.
So, like, as depressed as I was for the Giants losing, the next day I'm like, all right, fuck it. Take two.
Yeah, word.
Calling my boys. I'm like, but you know what? I'm not watching it in my crib this time.
Mm-hmm.
All right? I'm not watching it in my crib. I'm going to go out. Boom. Call my boy. And I'm debating. I'm like, damn, I don't know if I want to go. Fuck it. Pull up to my man's crib. I literally show up probably like 3 minutes into the quarter, and I get a text message. I was like, this is some bullshit, bro. No way. I go upstairs looking at the game. 12 minutes left in the first quarter. Aaron Rodgers was just carted off the field. See the boot on his leg. And I saw the replay, and you know, my boys in that crib, they were all Jets fans. They were like, man, yo, it might be good. I'm like,
yeah, I was thinking too. I was trying to be optimistic.
Nah, buddy, man. Like when you saw that, nobody rolled over his ankle. Nobody did anything. As soon as I saw his leg extend like that, I was like, this is gonna be bad, man. This is gonna be. I thought it was initially gonna be like a high ankle sprain, maybe 4 to 8 weeks.
Yes.
Until I saw the footage, I'm like, nope, that's an Achilles right there, buddy. Like that shit hyperextended. I was like, oh man, what a way to end it. I was gonna leave at halftime. I ended up staying.
Yeah.
But the Jets defense stood the fucking ground, man. Like that, I gotta give an applause to these dudes, man. To lose the man that could have possibly won the Super Bowl for you guys in the first couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He played longer in the preseason game.
Word. That's the thing that got me fucking baffled. Like, this dude played the preseason game, and I'm sorry, Q. Continue, bro. I'm
Man, it's all good. Yo, we just passionate fans on Drunk Sports Talk. And when we drinking and we getting drunk talking sports, we just happen to talk with more passion.
Hell yeah,
man.
Bro.
But the defense stood up. When was the last time you seen Josh Allen throw 3 interceptions? He's always looking for the big plays, and that's his downfall. Stop looking for those big plays, because that was definitely a winnable game, regardless of how great the Jets defense is.
Mm-hmm.
If he could just cool down and just win that game the way a regular quarterback should have won that game.
Yes. Yes.
Because there's no reason for him to win that game without Aaron Rodgers.
You're right. Yeah, like he kept on trying. He kept on trying Jordan Whitehead, and Jordan Whitehead just had his number that game.
Man. Yo, homie had a hat trick.
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah. And then now we're seeing, and now I want your opinion on the future now, because now, we see already was, the talent level of last year for Zach Wilson. We saw how, how well he could play and how bad he could play. Dude is like a seesaw, man. Like one day he's on the high end, the other day he's the fat kid on the bottom that you can't lift up. And we're gonna see more of it. But what I want to know is, do you think there is any hope for the Jets to get further? Do you think that the Jets can live off their defense for the remainder of the season? And do you think that Zach Wilson is going to be able to pick up the pieces where he left off last year? Without a Mike White, there's no more Mike White now. It's just Zach Wilson. Jet fans, you ain't got nobody else. You buy to pick up somebody else.
Yeah, literally, because their other backup quarterback, Tim Boyle, he's on the practice squad. He's not even signed to the team. You know what I mean? And to answer your question, yes, is a yes or no answer for me, because I want to have faith, but I already know his track history. Remember last year the team was wearing Mike White jerseys because they didn't trust him after he threw the defense under the bus. I'm like, yo, you got a top 5 defense last year, and you want to throw them under the bus because you can't move the ball? You know what I mean? Because your offensive line could have protected you. Want to throw the defense underneath the bus? The only thing I like that, maybe because he was under the tutelage this summer of Aaron Rodgers, I saw him. He came in a little nervous, but then he showed poise. He showed a lot of poise. Well, he went 14 for 21, 140 yards. He only got sacked twice, so you can see the line held up for him. So, and he had a beautiful throw to Garrett Wilson. That Garrett Wilson, I don't know how the fuck he made that catch. I think the football guard said, "Yo, just just take this touchdown." You know what I mean? And you could tell he has two, like you was mentioning, weapons. He has crazy weapons. Like, this team was built for Aaron to take this team to the Super Bowl. So this kid could show the same poise and just play his game. Just take your time, play your fucking game, because you have all the weapons. Breece Hall, for the injury he had last year, he came in, he went ham. He carried 10 times for 127 yards. Like, come on now. Like, they didn't even need Dalvin Cook. They don't even need Dalvin Cook because, last year he was the guy as a rookie, and look what he did his first game back up from what? He tore his ACL, some shit like that? Like, that was incredible. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you said, they got an A1 defense, top 3 defense. They had what? How many sacks they had on Josh Allen? 5.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be A1. Sauce did great covering Stephon Diggs. Like, Whitehead had Allen's number, but that's not here nor there. You talking about a quarterback situation. I want to ride with Zach because I like Zach. I feel like this could be his redemption. Maybe the football gods is like, here, we're going to give you the opportunity now. But then you hear a lot of people talk about, bring back Tom Brady. Bring back Kaepernick, get Carson Wentz, Nick Foles, trade for Jameson Winston, bring back Philip Pito, Philip Rivers from retirement, Matt Ryan. You hear all these names in the quarterbacks, all these names for quarterbacks. I'm like, I would, as much as I would like a Carson Wentz and Nick Foles, those guys that have been proven, and Matt Ryan, et cetera, but you bring them onto this team, what are they going to do? They got to learn the playbook. You know what I mean? This team was basically built for Aaron. You bring in Hackett, his former OC. You bring in Lazard. You bring in Cobb. You know, you bring in all these guys for him. You know what I mean? So Zach Wilson fits the mold because he played next to Aaron these preseason games. Or he played the preseason more than Aaron. I apologize. But maybe Aaron could coach him from the sideline. Maybe Aaron could help him from the sidelines. But at the same time, I don't trust Zach because of the decisions he made the previous seasons. So even with a stacked team, I'm going to give him a shot, but I'm scared. You know what I mean? I'm scared because I know he's just – I can't say he's not built that way because he hasn't had this opportunity like he has now. But you know what? Let me just say that to say this. I'm going to give the kid a shot. Fuck it. I'm going to give the kid a shot. I'm going to give Zach Wilson a shot. Maybe he could be the guy. I won't say Super Bowl now because with Aaron, it was Super Bowl bust. I'll say give the division, the league a run for their money. Maybe they can make the playoffs. Maybe if that defense holds it down, he plays well enough that he could get his team into score position and score into the goal zone like they called it in fucking Hard Knocks. I'm gonna give Zach Wilson a shot. Fuck it. I'm gonna say it. As much as I don't want to, I'm gonna give the kid a shot because I gotta have some fucking faith, Q. You gotta have some fucking faith out here. Man.
You have to. And just to segue into that, like I think like watching that game, I you know, and the way that Zach Wilson played last year and the shit that he was saying about the defense, for the defense to win the game, I'm thinking during the training camp and how he came in, obviously he wasn't going to play perfect. He doesn't really know the playbook. He was on the second string team. People, we got to understand. So he doesn't even know, he's not really knowing the plays that Aaron's playbook and the shit that Aaron felt comfortable with is going to be totally different than Zach Wilson's.
Because he has an open playbook. Aaron has an open playbook that he could call an audible. If he don't like a play that Hackett calls, he has that masterful mind that he could call audible. This kid doesn't have that yet.
Yeah, he doesn't have it yet. So, yeah, so it's much different. But for his defense to play for him the way he was, it better bring some realization to his fucking eyes.
Hell yeah.
All right, smarten up, watch your mouth, play football, and if you lose, fuck it, lose with dignity, bro. Yeah. That's it. You know what I mean? Just take a step back. But the Jets team also gave a lot of shit that they can still, I definitely don't think they're gonna at this point now with this type of the AFC East, man, it's so stacked right now. Like I don't, in my personal opinion, it's gonna be hard for them.
Hell yeah.
To unless by some miracle, I think Zach Wilson picks it up and then just becomes into the player that everybody hoped that he would have. Yes. He was a high draft pick, man. Dude, you got to start playing like that. Yeah. All right, but they could potentially be something. But there was other things. Breece Hall, man. Breece Hall fucking running it, almost had an 80-yard. How you come off fucking ACL or whatever knee injury, man? That shit was bad. All right, and came almost first game, almost had an 80-yard almost had a 90-yard touchdown, son.
I loved it.
That's crazy.
And that was after Aaron got hurt, right? That was that's when you show like,
it was after Aaron. Yo, man, it was almost like, damn, what the fuck we needed Dalvin Cook? What the fuck they need Dalvin Cook for? They got but you know what? To be honest, they didn't know he was gonna come back like that.
Yeah, word.
Like they didn't know he was gonna be able to run like that. Dude's playing like he didn't even get injured.
Word,
I was like, we were Saquon, we saw him. He was a little skeptical on his knee, but like he's also a heavier and more aggressive running back too. Saquon runs over dudes. Breece Hall is kind of a more slicker, more swifty running back. But that was good to see. The secondary of the Jets, that's insane. Like the Jet fans could still have some hope because you guys are definitely gonna see some more wins, but I think what you guys need to be more focused on is the future of the Jets because you guys got to understand Aaron Rodgers is getting old. I think dude's like 38 or some shit, 37, 39. We thought he's going, man, like, and he ain't built like Tom Brady to play at such a high level, obviously, as you can see. You know, to play at such a high level. Like Tom Brady retired at 44. That shit's like crazy.
Exactly.
You know,
then,
like watching that Aaron Rodgers imagery, man. It reminded me of Testaverde.
Oh my God, Vinny.
That first game of the season when he tore his Achilles too.
Oh my God. And the thing is that the people who don't know what an Achilles injury is, what the Achilles is, it's like a band. It's like a band in your leg, like a tissue, you know, and that shit controls what? The muscles of your calves to your heel. So when you walk, you feel that. Like, look at Kobe. Kobe was never the same after he tore it. And any athlete is never the same 100% after you tear your Achilles. And the older you get, it's gonna bother you more because it affects your jumping, your walking, your running. Like that shit is like the foundation of your legs. People don't get that. And coming back from that injury is hella spectacle. Like for a guy like Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers is a very positive dude. You know, I know he wants to come back and prove everybody wrong because he's always been that type of guy. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Coming back from an Achilles in this kind of sport, I don't know how much he's gonna have left in the tank because. Push come to shove, he comes back healthy, and then he hurts himself again. That's it. That's the end of his legacy.
No, that's a good point, man. And I think that's what people need to realize too. Because think about it, man. He's gone for the whole year. You know, like that's something you can't just no. That's definite. He's gone for the whole year, and then now he has to come back from that.
Yeah, because he's not only gone for the whole. I apologize. He's not only gone for the whole calendar football year. He's gone for like a whole year, like literally a whole year, like until next September. That's how long it takes an Achilles heel to heal itself, and is a year and some months. So if he does come back, he's gonna come back like maybe week 5 of next season, like type shit. I'm just trying to be optimistic in some way, but that should just fucking
man. But there was a lot of Jets showed up, man. The fourth quarter fumble on Josh Allen. That crazy, insane Wilson Garrett catch, like you said. Like that was, what's crazy is that was a bad pass.
Yes.
And a great fucking catch, man.
Great catch. He's like, I'm getting this.
Oh my God. It's just like what else did they have, man? Oh man. You can't even man, how the shit ended.
Yes, Xavier Gibson, the undrafted rookie.
Jesus.
Yo, he just got picked up by if you saw Hard Knocks, the last episode, he just got picked up a week ago from the Jets. It's like, yo, you undrafted, you made the team. You know what I mean? And then to end the game like that shows a lot of heart. That shows that this team is built to win now. So, like you mentioned, the future for us Giants fans, Jets fans, and anybody who likes the Jets and loves the Jets, you know, or any football team, period. You know, if you have a team that's built for win now, what are the steps what are they going to take? Like, what do you think are the steps that they need to take? Like, do you think they need to go out there and trade or pick up a veteran quarterback, or you think they should let Wilson ride? What do you feel about that?
Man, I think they have to let Wilson ride, man. I think they definitely have to. You can't get another quarterback, and even if you do, you get a couple of wins, and he's all okay. We still need another quarterback for next year and the year after that. We need a quarterback who's going to be here for the next 9, 10, 12 years. You know, you can't just keep trying to just play to win a Super Bowl, and that's not what these teams are trying to do. But shit, you get into circumstances like this. But that's exactly what the Jets are trying to do. They got a aged, you know, Aaron Rodgers. You know, same move that they made with Brett Favre. Except Brett Favre didn't get injured. He just, you know, he was already injured riddled before that with the Vikings. You know, and they have to put faith into Zach Wilson. You know, and it should have been either him or Mike White. Obviously, they're trying to build a team to win right now because they know that defense is going to get older. Offensive line is going to get older. You know, they have younger players on the offensive side of the ball, but they need something to get going right now because, man, when in the next 3 years, these defensive players are not going to be playing like how they are today. I see why they made that run for it, but Zach Wilson is going to have to be that dude that steps up to the fucking plate and be like, yo, I'm ready to lead this team. You know, be like Willie Beeman. I know I fucked up before talking shit about y'all dudes, but damn, I'm about to throw up and I'm going to just fucking take y'all niggas to where y'all need to be. And that's what they need. They need a leader. They need a dude who's going to be able to make smart decisions. Granted, we'll give him a pass for this game, and the Jets fans should too, you know, but the Jets defense is not going to be able to do that all the time.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. They're not going to be able to do that all the time. And they need to start these young quarterbacks. Like, it's a little bit different now how it is, man. They draft all these quarterbacks and now they got to sit down on the bench for 4 or 5 fucking years until the number one quarterback gets out of there, and then they finally step in, and then they play for their prime years, man. You know, I feel like they need to get some more quarterbacks in there at a young age. Like what we had, I think we had like 5 rookie quarterbacks start this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We also had 14 of the 32 quarterbacks started was black.
Look at that! Oh shit, that's dope.
Which is the most in history.
Yeah, that's dope. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but besides the fact, the Jets need to trust in a young quarterback, man. Or at least wait till that quarterback runs out. They've been in this pickle for a long time.
Yes.
You know, and now is the time to really see if you have something in this kid. Because if the Jets organization don't believe that he can pull this season off or improve or see some type of improvement and talent, that like, hey, this kid can get better and will get better. He just needs to play more, and you know, we'll coach him through it.
Yeah.
Then I think at that point they'll be able to do better things in the future. But if they need a whole nother quarterback another year, and then like, man, they might as well start back to square one, because if you're gonna keep searching for quarterbacks in the next 5 fucking years, man, by that time your defense may not be number one no more.
Nope.
Brees Hall may not be here. Dalvin Cook's definitely gonna be retired. You know,
Sauce Gardner, Mike. You know how players be like, yo, I want to leave. I want to go to a different team. You know,
I think keep the faith in the house. Put the faith behind Zach Wilson and coach him up. That's it. This is his time to play. That's it. He had many chances last year, but hey, he was young, didn't know what he was doing, made some mistakes. Hopefully he learned from it. He saw that victory. Hopefully that victory will take him to the spot that he needs to be and rise his. He looks like he's a good quarterback. He's not a bad quarterback.
No, he ain't
you know? He ain't no scrub. He just needs to do what he needs to do, man. Like,
and this next game, you know who they play next week? This week coming up, right? They play Dallas, bro. They play Dallas.
They play Dallas, man.
You know what I mean? So Dallas could come in and punch them in the mouth like they did to the Giants, man. Yeah. The only thing is that, you know, maybe the Jets defense ain't gonna let them score that much points, but they could punch them in the mouth and shut down the Jets with a weaker, you know, offensive line, weaker quarterback. Like, I don't know. This week coming up is gonna prove what this kid was built for, like what this team is built for.
I agree. And what was crazy? I don't know if anybody noticed, but Dalvin Cook's brother, is the battle of the Cooks.
Yeah, James Cook and Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I think he might have even rushed more yards than his brother, which is funny as fuck.
I gotta see that. I know Dalvin rushed like 40 something.
Yeah, see. I think Dalvin Cook didn't hit over 40. I know that.
Yeah, because Brees OD'd. Fucking James Cook had 12 carries for 46, and his brother had 13 for 33.
That's funny, man. But
that shit is dope.
Listen, Jets fans, don't throw yourself off a bridge just yet. Trust me, and if you do, call me up, man. After that Giants loss, I might just jump off with you. Right. All right, yeah, or in the next couple of weeks, because our schedule is only getting worse, and I please need y'all motherfuckers to whip the Cowboys' ass next week. Or if not whip them, just tackle Dak Prescott like at least 3-4 times. You know, give him a couple quarters. You gotta do something for the Giants fans, man. I'll be talking for y'all a little bit about nicely. Do something for us, man. But on that note, man.
Let's take a shot,
man. RIP to A-Rod's fucking Achilles. You know what I mean? We gotta take a shot for the Jets, man. Expectations were shot, but you guys need to think positive and hope to see better days. But it's not gonna get any better.
Yeah, man. I'm not ready to go in the back of the tool shed and shoot Old Yeller yet. I'm gonna give them some type of faith. So salute to the Jets and Aaron Rodgers and the rest of their season.
Facts.
God damn. Yeah, talking about a weird week in football, because like you and me were talking about in our thread on Sunday, it was a weird opening week. But how about, since we finished talking about the Jets, how about their division rival, the Miami Dolphins?
Oh God,
bro, I don't know. I never seen a performance like Tyreek Hill like that before. Opening week. Opening day.
Not opening
what week. Was it? He had 11 receptions, 215 yards with 2 touchdowns. bro. Like, who does that?
No.
And we saw some wide receivers growing up, like Randy Moss, T.O.,
Yeah.
Tim Brown, Jerry Rice, like them niggas. I never seen nobody do shit like this, like opening day.
Not an opening day, and as impressive that was,
Shit.
I think I find it a little bit more impressive of how Tua came back. Not what Tua did. I believe Tua was a good quarterback, but it's how he came back. Yo, the dude was like, I'm surprised he didn't catch any brain damage, man. The way he was getting concussed all last season, man, like hobbling everywhere and shit, man. Like, and I'm hoping everything's good up there in his noggin, but man, obviously it must be because this fucking dude is throwing the ball the way that at least myself knew that he could throw it. The dude's, man, guy's talented. Yo, they both were able to catch records.
Hell yeah, man. I mean,
now they're out of the top 5 for beginning days for most yards thrown and most receiving yards. Tyreek Hill and Tua, coincidentally too, both are at number 3 now. So Tua has the 3rd most passing yards and in opening day, and Tyreek Hill has the 3rd most receiving yards on
whoa, this is the 3rd most receiving yards on opening day. Who has more than Tyreek?
Yo, fucking what's his name?
Jefferson?
No, somebody. His last name Clark. I forgot what his first name was.
Dallas Clark from the Colts.
Nah. Somebody. This is we talking about 1956, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, it's all time, man. And then I think for the quarterbacks, I think the number 1 was
Dan Marino, probably.
I think Dan Marino was number 1, and I think Tom Brady was number 2, if I'm not mistaken. Shit, you guys can stat check me. I don't care. It's just drunk sports talk, man. I'm trying to do this shit off of memory, man.
Word.
You know, I gotta remember all this shit to provide you guys with the best show that we can. Word. You know.
And don't fault us because right now we're just running off of fumes of emotions right now. Because
that's it, man. Yo, word up, man. Like shit. Fuck this shit, man. Yo. But no, man. Like yo.
What?
Huh?
My bad. Tua went 28 for 45 for 466 yards, 3 touchdowns and 1 into, son. That's crazy. I'm just looking at it because I really didn't pay attention because I was so hyped on the Giants and Jets game because they both were late night games on Sunday. Yeah. I didn't pay attention to the early games until you brought it up. Like, yo, he's like, yo, you called it before the game started. You said, yo, Miami and Chargers are going to be a good game. And it wound up being a fucking barn burner. Like, that was a great game. He outdueled Herbert because Herbert ain't no scrub.
No, Herbert not no scrub, man. But like, yo, Tua got probably 2 of the quickest and most explosive wide receivers on his team. Like any day he could be like, damn, man, like yo, Tyreek Hill having a bad game. They still got Jaylen Waddle.
And Waddle only had 5 targets for 78 yards. 4 receptions, 5 targets, 78 yards. He threw everything to fucking Tyreek Hill.
No, because Tyreek will. And now let's put it all into perspective. The Chargers defense isn't that great, but they're not the worst neither. Like yo, like if you come in with the game plan for Miami Heat, man, your secondary is gonna get lit up. It's either gonna be Jaylen Waddle or Tyreek Hill because number 1, you can't double both of them at the same time. And number 2, if you play cover, they're just gonna still kill you with the short passes and then run for mad extra yards. And number 3, even if you do play them in man, you won't just burn the fuck out of you, man. Like it's interesting, and I love that type of football, man. That was the type of football that the Chiefs were playing and Josh Allen was playing, but obviously people are starting to pick up on it, and now the Miami Heat probably has now the most explosive.
The Miami Dolphins, not Heat.
Miami Dolphins, my bad. Damn, see, I'm still reminiscent of the playoffs. I'm still reminiscent. The Miami Dolphins probably have the most explosive offense now, and maybe the all of the NFL, man. Like we saw T. Higgins and Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase couldn't do shit. Couldn't do shit against the Browns.
Wow, that was bad. And you know what? Shout out to the Browns and shout out to Cash because Cash was always coming into this season talking highly about the Browns, and they handled business. They handled business.
Man. Yo, Deshaun Watson is gonna be. Deshaun Watson's a good fit for them, man. They just gotta watch out where that dude gets his massages from and shit.
No happy ending, but I'm gonna punch the bitch. Oh man, part of my language.
But man, do you think All right, just a quick question off the top, man. Yo, how would you rank the AFC East right now? Sitting here, I know it's super early, super premature, but like right now, how would you rank the AFC East right now?
Oh man, hold on. I gotta look at these standings real quick. Okay. You know what? I was super biased for the Jets. I would rank if Aaron would have played the whole game and they would have won, I would have put the Jets number one. But right now, I gotta put the Jets like maybe like number 8 right now. I like the way Jackson.
No, just the AFC East.
Oh, just the AFC East. Okay,
that's a crazy division, man.
I gotta say, even though the season is young, I feel like Miami could be 1 or 2. Buffalo could be 1 or 2, Jets 3, and New England 4. That's how I rate them. I feel like the division now, with the loss of Aaron, I feel like it's gonna be between Miami and Buffalo. That's just my opinion. Maybe the Patriots could do what they do, and because they got Schuster now, they added Schuster and they added Ezekiel Elliott for Mac Jones and shit like that. And they always had a good caliber defense there in the New England Patriots. So I don't want to keep them as much as I hate them. I don't want to leave them dead in the water, but I feel like it's going to be Miami and Buffalo fighting for that division. And the Jets could probably be like a wild card team, if they could hold it down, if Zach Wilson could hold it down.
Nah, man, I think I could agree with that. I think at number one is going to be fighting. Number one spot is going to be fighting between Miami and the Bills.
Buffalo, yep.
And the Jets could be third place, but like shit, so can the Patriots. Man, yo, the what they did to the Eagles.
Oh my God.
I was at the bar and there was an Eagles fan there talking shit. I was like, you do know Jalen Hurts didn't do shit, right?
Yeah, he didn't do nothing.
You do know he didn't really do anything. He threw I think 160 yards, like only 20 more yards than Daniel Jones or some shit, or whatever, however many he threw.
170 yards.
170 yards.
And they held 37 rushing yards.
And how many? He got one fumble.
Yeah. And people be sleeping on the Patriots defense. Remember, Bill Belichick is a defensive minded coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's a defensive minded coach, so he's always gonna have a top. I'm gonna say top 10, but maybe top 15 defense now.
Yeah. Now watching that Eagle game against the Patriots, it gave me some hope. It gave me hope because at one point they were looking like a team that was unbeatable.
Yeah,
they look like a team that you couldn't even touch them. Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, they had Miles Sanders, they don't have no more. But and you got Jalen Hurts. This dude, we know what Jalen Hurts is about. He don't get paid those big bucks for no reason. We know what their defense is.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have a really sound football team. To come in and the Patriots the Patriots could have won that game.
Hell yeah.
If the Patriots would have had maybe a star wide receiver and maybe just a little bit more comfortable Mac Jones, but Mac Jones just setting his foot in.
Yeah.
The Eagles could have easily lost that game.
Right. The Eagles only won by what, 4?
Yo, just imagine a week 1 of NFL football where the Bengals lose. The Eagles lose. The Bills lose.
The Chiefs lost.
And the Chiefs lost. Just imagine all 4 teams that are Super Bowl caliber teams. Imagine, and all of them did lose except one, and they almost did lose. I think this NFL is that's what I'm saying. It was a twilight fucking Sunday, man. It was a twilight NFL week 1, man. Dead ass, man. When you guys hear this episode, whatever you disagree or don't agree about, man, put that shit in the comments, man. I ain't scared of none of y'all. I want all the business. I want all the work. You know what I mean? Because I was watching all the games, bro. Trust me. Shit. And this is NFL, man. Shit be changing on the daily. Shit be changing on the weekly.
You mentioned Willie Beeman. And one thing about that movie is that even the title of the movie is true facts. Any given Sunday, the worst team could win on any given Sunday. You could be the best team on the field, but that team that's going to come to play is going to fucking win on any given Sunday. That's
I even want to look. What's crazy? And I had a story, and I told Cash, I was like, I want to tell it when we're on the podcast. So I was like,
let's get it.
Man. So I'm watching the Jet game, right? And this is crazy. So I'm watching the Jet game on my man crib, drinking and shit. fucking obviously Aaron Rodgers got hurt already. This is just depressing, but it's close because the defense is keeping it up there, man. I'm like, man, fuck it, yo. Around like, I think like right in the beginning of the third quarter, man, I was like, I'm checking the odds. I'm like, yo, fuck, I'm putting some money down. Yo, I feel like the Jets are gonna win, man. They holding these guys 13 points. They're not scoring. It's only a touchdown though. Or it's just 13-6. I'm like, I think they can do it. So I put some money down. Fuck it. Watching it. Emotions is flying now because now I got money involved. So now I'm like, now I really want. Yo, I was like, I'm really, really hot now. I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy. Interceptions, and then nothing. And then they're like, oh my God. Then the Garrett Wilson touchdown to tie the game. I was like, yo, this game is insane. And then we kick the field goal, and then they come back and field goal, and boom. Yo, fourth quarter ends. I'm like, we ran out of beer at the crib. So my man's like, yo, let's go to the bar down the block. I'm like, all right, fuck, let's go. So boom, we head there. As soon as we hop in, like the over the first snap, just like or whatever, they just turn over the ball, the Bills. As soon as we walk in, and then they punted the ball low, so the Jets get the ball. I'm like, all right, perfect. I'm on time. Order a shot and a beer at the bar. Boom.
Go.
Yo, my man, and then my man who came with me went to go take a piss, come back out. Yo, as soon as they kick the field goal, as soon as they kick it off, they run that shit back. I was like, yo, that shit was, if that wasn't one of the most exciting opening day games that I think I've seen a lot like live games like on TV, but that one was like, ooh, this one was crazy.
Especially the emotions that was running through everybody who was watching that game. Like losing Aaron Rodgers, that team kept the composure because I've seen teams that when they lose, they top guy, they just fold. They'll be like, yo, it's over. But that Jets team, yo, I'm getting goosebumps saying that. Like that Jet team just stood together. Like that's the good vibe that I guess Aaron bring to, like, again, I'm going to talk about Hard Knocks. If anybody who ever sat down and watched Hard Knocks, or if y'all didn't, check it out. Like, I'm not being biased. Just check it out. And you're going to see the camaraderie. I never seen a team on a Hard Knocks show have this camaraderie. So I guess that they kept the faith, that Aaron bring in, that positive vibe that Aaron bring in. And, when remember I text you on the thread. I'm like, yo, if the Jets defense could hold it down, they could win this game. And that's when they were winning, I think, 16-13. And, they limited them to a field goal. And then, they went to OT, and then they held them down on that first drive because, the Bills won the coin toss at OT. And I'm like, damn, the Bills could run this shit, could throw this shit right down their throat. No homo. But they didn't. That the Jets defense held it down. When I saw Xavier Gibson grab that, I'm like, yo, in my mind, I don't want to say, like, yeah, I knew he was going to go away, but I just had a good feeling. I was like, this could be a feel-good story. This is some movie shit. Like, I want to see a nigga win an Oscar. Like, they really love
holding a Henny bottle as an Oscar, right?
As an Oscar, you know what I mean? Like, this could be some Oscar movie shit. And I love the story. Like I mentioned it before, I love the story of Xavier Gibson. That's why I was so happy for him scoring that touchdown. So happy for the Jets scoring that touchdown because it was just an awful fucking week for New York sports, man. Awful. It's been awful all year, bro. Like I'm like, yo, it's like, why do they hate us so much, bro? Why do the sports gods hate us so much now? Like, what the fuck did we do? What the fuck did we do, Q?
Man, bro, like I'm lost for words. Yo, we all curse, man. All three of them. Yo, even if you want to say the Jets and the Giants are not New York teams, fuck it, man. We curse too. But Bills is cursed too, man. You don't just lose 4 fucking Super Bowls in a row for no reason, bro.
Exactly. And then most recent, that game that they couldn't win to the Super Bowl, was it the AFC Championship that they lost to the Chiefs? They were up by like a touchdown or a field goal.
I think it was more than that. I think it was like it was a touchdown.
It was like a minute and 13 left, and this kid Mahomes with a minute and 13 left in the fourth quarter comes back and wins the game. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? It's like people kept on giving people. I'm high on the Bills, but I feel like their Super Bowl window is closing. It's closing. If they don't come and play this year, the Super Bowl window is closing. It should have been last year or the year before. Most definitely the year before.
No, I think that was their closest shot because I think Stephon Diggs is not looking like Stephon Diggs anymore. They don't have a solid running back, the Bills.
They don't. They never did.
They did, man. They always had Was that dude's name? Now they have Montgomery, and the other dude was
I'm gonna be
Snow or something. Like, yo, they always had running back by committee. You never remember them because there's always like the Patriots.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
you'll only remember their names if they win Super Bowls. That's why we knew. That's why we always used to remember Blunt's name. Yeah. Like Falker. You know what I mean? Like,
the only Falk people remember is Marshall Falk. If you mention Kevin Falk, you'd be like, who? Only people who remember seeing the Patriots play. You know, because obviously we have to see the Patriots play because they play the Giants in the Super Bowl and they play the Jets every fucking year. So of course you're gonna know them. But you're right, they only had running backs by committee, and a lot of the guys they had was like who, except for like LeGarrette Blount and Corey Dillon. But then you had guys like
they even had Damian Harris. Damian Harris is a good running back. Like they just get all these running backs. Like Ezekiel Elliott didn't do shit. Like you just got this guy on your team to just like I understand his technique. He's not a dumb. Belichick knows what the fuck he's doing because he knows he's gonna eventually get into the fucking end zone and he's gonna just pound it in there with Ezekiel Elliott, which is why Ezekiel Elliott, that's his true play style. Like whoever used to think that Zeke was bad, Zeke in his prime is still worse than out of his prime Saquon. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
You're right, man.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Sekou came in his rookie year, killed it, bro. I remember his rookie year, I had him on my fantasy team, killed it for me. I was like, dog, like the Cowboys got a running back for centuries right now for them. But then he just like every you know, but we spoke about that a couple episodes back. The running back position, that's the position that you get hit the most. You know, that's the one you get hit the most because you're constantly running into motherfuckers. You know, pound, no homo, like that ground and pound shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that's why he kind of diminished. And like you said, Belichick has a great football mind, great football. He could bring him in and use him as a decoy, straight decoy, or use him to pound in the red zone for goal line touchdowns. Because that, you know, he's big. He's a big kid, man. He's a big kid, so he could do good for them. But you never know.
Nah, man.
Shit, bro.
Yeah, man. It's been
so fucking emotions right now, Q.
Yo, it's just been everybody right now, if you're listening to this shit, man, you better tune in, man. Yo, we upload clips all the time, weekly. We upload clips. We upload full episodes on Spotify. You know, like, yo, just go peep us out. Drunk Sports Talk, man. If you're not here, then you really don't fuck with sports. And if you an out of towner, you can still come in and join in, but we don't fuck with out of towners, big. All right, you know, and we keep it real.
Yeah, we keep it real. And if y'all want that white collar bullshit, go somewhere else, man. Kick rocks and eat bricks, because we not like that. It's like my man Q and my man Cash and myself always said, this is barbershop talk. You know, street corner talk. Real dudes out here talking sports. We might not be on point with the analytics, whatever, because we drinking, we having fun. Nobody's on point when they drinking and having fun and just talking sports. No. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's like my brothers always say, realest and dopest sports show on these internet streets. If y'all don't like it, y'all like that white collar shit, go watch ESPN. Everybody know cable is dying. Everybody know cable is dying.
Nobody cable dying, son.
You know? So everybody gonna come and watch us or any other platform, but mostly us, because we the ones who are up right now.
Yeah, man. That's it. Yeah, fucking. Yo, on that note.
Oh shit.
Yeah. On that note, shit. It's been a fun time, yo. My nigga Ed, son. Yo, Ed Television, son. I think this was a fucking great episode, my G.
Oh yeah, we held it down,
yo, we had to hold it down, man. Yo, Johnny Cash, my nigga, when you listen to this shit, we love you, bro.
Yeah, we love you.
We taking this shot for you, bro. Like, yo, Ed, take us out, bro. Ed, take us out.
Yo, like my man Q said, I'm gonna piggyback on what he said. This shot is for our guy Johnny Cash, because I know he grinding out there doing his thing, and he been holding it down because there was a week that me and Q couldn't join, and he held it down dolo. So we were paying the favor and holding it down because we ain't leaving. You know what I mean? Big Three is here forever. The new Big Three is here forever. Cash, Q, and TV. You already know. So this is for my man Q. This is for you, Q. This is for myself, my man Cash. And can I give a quick shout out real quick?
Of course.
I want to give a quick shout out to my guys at Gas Leak. Gas Leak, the best bud in New York City right now. You already know.
All right, man.
You already know. If y'all want some good smoke, check out my people Gas Leak. But anyway, this is for everybody. I'll make sure y'all always like and subscribe, and we're gonna love y'all, and we're gonna see y'all next week. Salute.
Yeah. Salute.
Salute. You ready?
Till next time, everybody. You already know who it is. It's Q, Quest, at Television. You know what I mean?
Peace.
Shout out to Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Yo, till next time, ladies and gentlemen, week 2 of football. And plus, we got more basketball to talk. This is just the beginning.
Yes.
All right? See y'all next time. Peace.
You already know. Peace.